What's happening, people? Zion Opinion TV coming back at you with another bomboclat reaction. Now, been trying to do this reaction for a while. Naliah Jones, and she did a video called Dating Nigerian versus Dating Jamaican, and she did it with I think her mate Jojo. But for some reason that video just didn't have any audio. It was giving me problems. So here I am now, you know, doing a video with just her in it, right? And I think this video might be, you know, usable than the previous video that I did, right? So now I'm gonna react to, you know, Naliah Jones dating Nigerian men versus dating Jamaican men. This should be very interesting. Alright, people, now let's go.
Be notified when I upload these videos. Yes, I just want to talk about the difference between dating a Jamaican guy
when they kick you like Van Damme, kiss me out of east and me buck you over Boston, head a bust like Gaspar,
and a Nigerian guy.
Hey! Oh!
I have dated both. I was in long-term relationships with both a Jamaican and a Nigerian, and to be honest with you, I don't have a preference. I might have a...
Now, you see when you say you don't have a preference, I think you lean towards Jamaican men more, because in your previous video, you know, you talk about how Jamaican men, you know, they will come, you know, how Jamaican men are very affectionate, you know, they'll look after you affectionately, right? But in terms of finance, it's like you have to be going half with a Jamaican man, or if you get with a Jamaican man, you know, he'll tell you to come straight to his yard. He's not going to take you out on no dates. Well, I've taken women out on dates, you know, before they come to my yard. As a matter of fact, most of the times I'd rather go on a date with a woman than she coming straight to my yard, because I don't want no crazy woman in my yard. You know, things don't go right and then she end up burning down my house, right? So if we have a deeper connection, yeah, I'll tell her come straight over. But most of the time I'll go out somewhere, take her out somewhere, you know, get to know her first, feel her out, you know. If she qualifies, then yeah, she could come back to my yard the same night or within 3 dates. If she doesn't qualify, I'm not calling her again, you know. I'm that type of Jamaican man. If I go on a date with a woman and she doesn't, you know, qualify as, you know, a woman that I would want in my life, nah, I'll just, you know, I wouldn't even remain friends with her. I'll just delete the number and keep it moving. Right, been doing that a long time, but let's get back in the video.
Slight little preference, slightly, but I would never not date either one, because I've had good experiences, even though yeah, I'm out here single, but it's not because they're Jamaican or he's Nigerian why the relationship ended. It's just shit happens. I've been married to Jamaican and I lived with a Nigerian guy for a very long time. The differences between dating a Nigerian guy and a Jamaican guy are very, very different. We're not talking about relationships or living. I'm on about just dating a Jamaican guy or a Nigerian guy. And to be fair, I've had my best time and my most fun and just had an amazing dating experience with a Nigerian, to be honest. It's always, why is there a fly now? Why have you appeared again? It's the second time fly you've been coming. So first we're going to talk about approach, yeah? Okay, so a Jamaican guy's approach is a bit more calm, subtle.
Oh, that girl there.
And I kind of like that vibe, to be honest. A Nigerian guy, he's just on it like...
Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious.
you know, okay, you can be in a club. Let's say a club for example. And I'm not even a hard clubber. I rarely go out, and not even because of this pandemic. Last year I can count on my one hand how many times I actually went to a club. Yeah, give it a club scenario. So we're gonna start with a Jamaican guy. You'll be in a club. A Jamaican guy will give you that eye contact, like to say, yo, you know what I mean? He'll give you that look up and down, and you'll be like, okay. But I'm not the type of girl to just assume. I'm very shy, to be honest. I'm not the type of girl to just assume that, oh, this guy's looking at me because he thinks I'm 10 or he wants me. No.
Now, you said that you're a shy person. I think you have, you know, I think you're a bit sassy behind closed doors. You know, you might just be saying that for the camera. I'm only messing with you. Don't take me seriously. But I think you're a very sassy person. You know, I could look into your eyes and I say, yeah, this woman is very sassy. She's a little sassy sister. She's very petite, very sassy, and the type of woman I'll deal with, you know. Yeah, I like sassy petite sisters. They, you know, they get my juices going, you know. But anyway, let's get back into the video.
I don't think that, but you can know when a guy is actually trying to send you signals that he likes you. So that will probably go on all night, and maybe when you're leaving, or maybe he'll walk past, or, you know, tap you or whatever, or come and say something in your ear, or when you're leaving, he will come out and approach you, say how you doing, what's your name, and talk to you really nicely. I like that with a Jamaican guy. This is just my experience though, guys. I don't know what y'all experience, but this is my experience. I'll be in a club though, and a Nigerian guy, OMG, I just cannot. They will be, baby, you want to drink? I'm like, no, I don't want to drink, because I don't drink, for one. They will be itch up on you all night, wanting to dance, wanting to talk, and even if you give...
Now, to my Nigerian bros, let me give you a bit of dating advice. When you're going clubbing, right, don't buy women drinks. Stop buying random women drinks, right? Because you'll only setting yourself up to get finessed in the future. If you take things further with these women that you meet in clubs and you buying them drinks, right? And you know, you only known this woman for 5 minutes, you're only setting yourself up to get finessed, right? Because, alright, let me give you the scenario, Nigerian bros. Say for example, you know, you go to the club, money in your pocket, on a Friday night, Saturday night, whichever night, and you're feeling good about yourself, right? You dress nice, whatever. And you see this chick that you really like, and then you approach her and you're like, yeah, can I buy you a drink? Such and such and such. And she agrees to, you know, you buying her a drink, right? Yeah, one drink could lead to buying her another drink, plus a third drink. Now, buying her drinks doesn't guarantee that, you know, you're gonna go home with her the same night, because if you're buying this woman drinks in the club, she might see another guy in the club that she likes, right? And this guy buying her no drinks, right? He's spitting the game in her ear, you know, he's making her juicy down below, if you know what I mean. He's making the box juicy, right? And he's telling her everything she wants to hear, yeah? And then what happens is, she'll end up going home with that guy instead of going home with you, my Nigerian bros. Right? You're up in the club buying her drinks, trying to front, yeah, trying to flex. And then while a guy like me will approach her and be like, babe, you're looking nice, you know, you're looking sexy and sassy at the same time. You know, I just like your design. Right? And then I pull outside, I'll start spitting more game in her ear. Right? And then I'm getting her juices flowing. And then she ends up coming home with me after you done buy her 1, 2, 3 drinks. Alright, my Nigerian bros? So, stop. Oh shit, box is dropped. So stop buying women drinks. Stop buying random women drinks in the club. Alright? Remember, if you buy her drinks, she's gonna come home with me and not you. Yeah? Cool. Let's carry on with the video.
In the time of day, they will not leave you for a hot second for the whole night, which for me I find a bit irritating. If I say to you, I'm here having a nice time, it's loud in here, what's the point of us even trying to have a conversation? The music's banging, can we speak later, like towards the end of the night? I might even, if I'm like...
Now my Nigerian bros, right, let me give you another tip. Say for example, you see a nice looking woman like Naliah in the club and you want to shoot your shot straight away. What you do is, you could whisper in her ear if the music ain't too loud. Whisper in her ear, say, look, you know, you're looking sassy, you're looking sexy, you know, I like your design, I need to have a word with you, you know, quick as I can, right? Let's go outside for 2 minutes. If she agrees, take her outside, you know, shoot that game in her ear. Don't buy her no drinks, yeah? Don't buy her no drinks. Say, yeah, let's meet up for a date sometime, right? Ask her when she's free. If she says, yeah, I'm free next week Friday, okay, I need your number on my phone. Or say, oh, put my number in your phone, you know, and WhatsApp me, right? Let's talk and let's arrange a date. That's how you do it. And then you say, okay, I'll like you later, enjoy your night, and then you keep it pushing, right? But don't be, you know, hitching up on her all the time, following her around the club like you're, you know, you're some kind of loyal puppy, like you're a pet, a fan, right? Women don't like that type of thing. You come off as desperate, my Nigerian bros. And this is that, and not just for Nigerian bros. Jamaican bros do this as well, yeah? Every man across the board does this. If you see a woman in the club, you know, if there's opportunity to take her outside for a quick chat, take her outside, you know, exchange digits, set up a date. Make sure you set up a date at the same time, yeah? And then you go back to doing what you're doing. You go back to your boys, she go back to her girls, right? Don't follow women around the club. It makes you seem desperate, stalkerish, weird. All right, my Nigerian bros? Or any bros across the board? Yeah? Right, let's carry on with the video.
You, if I feel, not even like you, if I feel like, okay, I could, you know, talk to this guy, can we wait till like I'm leaving, then I move to exchange numbers? No, these Nigerian guys, or
I know when I left you.
Be on you like, we're gonna move
Come
on
here.
now to the dating section when you guys have sent your texts and you're gonna link up and you've been linking up a few times. Now, for me, my experience has been a Jamaican guys don't really take you out like that. They don't really explore. They either want you to come and chill with them at the house where they will cook and stuff like that, or take you to a dance. There's not much fun for me anyway. In terms of a Nigerian guy, they're up for anything. They're open to try new things, do new things, and I love that. A Nigerian guy will be like, yo baby, we're going to a restaurant, or baby, we're going for a walk, or baby, we're going to do this, or baby, I'm going to invite you to this wedding, or baby, oh my god, it's just a...
Now my Nigerian bros, I'm not having a go at you, I'm just trying to help you. I'm only trying to help my Nigerian bros. Don't feel as if I'm attacking you, right? I'm trying to give you some advice, but you could do what you want. But I think advice is key to having a better successful relationship, to having a better successful dating life. Now, if you just meet a woman, you know, you don't have to take her on an expensive date, right? Because she could just go along with you just for the free food, right? What you need to do is take her to a nice spot. It could be Brazilian, Mexican, you know, those prices at them restaurants there are reasonable, right? You don't need to take her on a rooftop date. She's not your wife and she ain't your girlfriend. She hasn't earned girlfriend privileges yet, right? So why are you giving her girlfriend privileges when she's not your girlfriend, right? Yeah, just take her to a nice spot. Take her for a walk in the park if she's into you, because what I gather from women when they talk about Nigerian men is that they only want Nigerian men, you know, for financial support, for financial reasons. They don't really like him as a person. They'll only like him or be around him for what he can do financially, right, bros? You want a woman to like you for you, and then she could just look at you and her juices start flowing, if you know what I mean, right? You don't want no woman, you know, looking at you because you're some sort of cash machine, and then when you've done a good job, she gives you a pat on the head and give you some, you know, transactional sex. Nah, bro, you don't want no transactional sex. You want to naturally get her juices flowing and then get the pum pum. You know what I mean, Nigerian bros? But this advice is for any bro across the board. Any bro across the board. Any man that's dating across the board, right? Don't take women on expensive dates. You're only setting yourself up to get finessed, right? And Nigerian bros, don't even take her to no wedding. She ain't your girlfriend. She ain't your wife. You know, why are you giving her these girlfriend privileges and she ain't even your girlfriend yet? Yeah, you have to hold back. You have to make her qualify herself, right? Try, you know, get sexual between 3 dates. If you have to take a woman on a 4th date and she's sexual, I would just lock it off and keep it moving. and this is not an attack on Naliah or any woman. You know, I believe that when a man start dating a woman, he shouldn't have to wait 90 days for no pum pum, right? Man should get the pum pum within 3 dates, right? If she don't want to give it up within 3 dates, then, you know, you have to toss her to the side, right? She don't like you, because if she like you, she'd definitely smash you on the 1st, 2nd or 3rd date, right, fellas? Time to elevate your games. Alright, let's get back to the video.
My best dating experience has to be with a Nigerian guy. Okay, my next thing, and please, I don't want no one to say that I'm saying one is better than the other, because this is not what it's about. I'm just telling you about my experiences dating a Nigerian guy and a Jamaican guy, you feel me? So, my experience of Jamaican guys and Nigerians is that Nigerians can be a bit more kinder in terms of spending on you when they're getting to know you. I've never been on a jet date with a Nigerian guy and they've asked me to pay for anything, or I've had to go in my purse, or they've asked me to buy them something. Never. But I've had a few experiences with Jamaican guys that will be like, I remember one time, guys, this guy picked me up, Jamaican guy picked me up, and I asked him to stop at the shop because I wanted to get something. And you know, this guy gave me his order. This guy was like, can you buy me a Guinness, 20 pack of B&H and some Rizla and a Red Bull? I was like, so I looked at him to say, so you're not giving me the money. And he just looked at me to say, you're not buying something. I could not believe it. And I had to say to him, yo, you're gonna have to give me the money, you know, I ain't buying it. Like, straight. I know that sounds crazy, but I had to do it. I've never had that with a Nigerian guy. They've literally been like so attentive. Do you want me to buy you something? Do you want anything? If you go for a meal, and I'm a type of girl, but like, no, I'm feeling.
Okay, to my Jamaican bros, it's time for you now to start stepping your game up, right? If you want to invite a woman straight over after just meeting a woman, that's up to you. If you want to go on a date with a woman, make sure you have enough money to pay for that date. You have to be the man, right? Because, you know, you're making us look bad out here, Jamaican bros. Jamaican bros, my fellow Jamaican bros, you're making us look bad. You can't be going on a date going half, right? You can't be going Dutch on no date, right? You can't be doing that, right? Me personally, when I go on a date, I'm paying for everything, right? And I'm going on a reasonable price date, or even if I'm going on a cheap date, I'm still paying for the thing, right? I'm not expecting to pay for nothing, because if I was the one, I'm a big believer in, if I'm the one that asks her on a date, then I should pay for everything. If she asks me on a date, then she should pay for everything, right? That's how I roll, right? But Jamaican guys, it's not being a man going on a date and expecting a woman to pay half and then you pay half. That's not being a man, right? That is not being a man, you know. If you can't afford to go on a date, tell her to come over. If she don't want to come over, wait till you get paid, take her on a date, pay for the date. right? You can't expect no one to take her on a date. And don't let these women finesse you into taking them on a rooftop date. 300 to 500 pound date. Who does she think she is? She ain't even your girlfriend to be wasting that type of money on her, right? She ain't even a virgin. And she's expecting you to take her on a rooftop 500 pound date. Are you kidding? No, we're gonna go to a Mexican or Brazilian or Italian date, right? That's underground or above ground level, right? Somewhere in Highbury, Islington. I'm taking you out on no expensive rooftop date, you know, all the way up. Nah, hell no. No way. Yeah, you have to qualify yourself to get them privileges there with me. So to my Jamaican bros, when you're going on a date, pay for the whole date. Don't go half. If you can't afford it, stay home, invite her over, have a drink, smash, whatever. Yeah, until you get paid. You're making us look bad. Alright, cool. Back to the video.
Barry's, because I do have my own money, and I don't want a guy to think that I'm just dating him because he's gonna buy me this and buy me that. No, I'm not saying I don't like a guy to spend his coin on me. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm just like that. So I
have to say, Naliah, you're very cute and sassy, you know. The purple hair make you very sassy, along with the denim jacket that you're wearing. You know, you got really small hands. I like a woman that got small hands, you know, so that she can massage me in certain areas on all over my body. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Naliah is the type of woman I would date. She has small hands. She has a cute face, and she just seemed like a very nice person. You know, like she looked like the type that could cuddle. You know, I think she's a 10 out of 10 when it comes to cuddling, because I'm a guy, I love to cuddle. I love cuddling. Yeah? If you're a woman and you don't like cuddling, no, I can't be in a relationship with you. I would assume that a man broke your heart or something. You know, you have some deep-rooted trauma why you don't want to hug up with a man in bed. If me and you in the bed, we're hugging up, we're cuddling. Right? She looked like that type that will look after a man if the man looks after her. Right? And it's too bad that you got married at 18 and unfortunately it didn't, there was no, you know, it didn't last. Sorry to say. I'm sorry that had to happen. You seem like a good woman, in my opinion, looking at you. Alright, but let's get back to your video.
Okay, I'll buy my drink, but no, it's good. And that's what I love about Nigerian guys. They're super kind, they're super attentive, and yes, I think it's cute. The only other thing that I do not like about Nigerians, they can be a bit touchy-feely, want to be hugging and kissing and swooping and touching. That's the only thing I like, especially when you go on a first date. I just like to take it slow. They just throw everything on a plate, and it kind of makes me a bit standoffish. You know, I want to be like, what is your agenda? Like, you're trying to bed me now? That's not gonna happen. I don't really like that.
Now, Naliah, sorry to say, but it seems as though you're going on dates with men you don't really find sexually attractive, right? Because from my observation, when a woman is sexually attracted to a guy, you know, she will bang him on the first night. She would. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. If there's a guy that you like, right, and you want to bang him the first night, go ahead and bang him the first night. Me, I never ask no woman about no body count, right? This is 2022, right? If a woman's not a virgin, chances are she's gonna have a body count, right? I don't care if she has 2,000 body counts, right? I'm trying to be 2001. Yeah, couldn't care less about the other 2,000 men she's been with. I'm trying to be 2001 next. I'm trying to be next in the queue. Right? But in all seriousness, you know, ladies and gents watching this video, just because a woman has sex on the first date doesn't mean that she's a 304, right? It means that she finds a guy that makes her juices flow naturally, and she's very sexually attracted to him, so she didn't want to miss the opportunity to get with him in the bed. That's all it is. right? Doesn't make her 3 or 4 because all right, let's say this, right? A woman can go on a date with a guy she don't even like, but just for the free food, right? Just for the free food. A woman may have a high body count, but just because she goes on a date with a guy doesn't mean that she's gonna have sex with him, because she could just look at him and think, nah, he's not my type. You know, I'm not attracted to him sexually. And then, you know, she'll just go on the date with him just for the free food and never even speak to him again. Right? But there's a lot of men out here who, now you see, when a man is trying to shame a woman by asking her body count, he's the type of man that doesn't understand women, and he's the type of man that is not consistently getting laid, you know, by women. He's a lame dude, right? Because you have plenty of men out here who are lame, even the quote-unquote good-looking ones as well, who a woman would look at him and think, ah, he's handsome. He could be lame. I've met lame dudes who are quote-unquote just they may be good-looking in the face, but they're just lame. They're not very good with women, right? You know, does looks matter? I believe appearance matter. I believe that everything from the neck downwards matter. You know, if you smell good, if your grooming is on point, if you go to the gym and take care of your body, you don't have to look like a bodybuilder, but just slim, you know, and look like you're healthy, in good shape, then yeah, your appearance does matter, right? But plenty of guys out here with these good looks, chiseled jawline, straight nose, whatever, model type features, and they're just lame when it comes to women, right? So good looks don't necessarily get the foot in the door all the time. You have to have the vernacular, right? You have to have your grooming on point, you know, your body, them, you know, you need to look after yourself physically. Yeah, you need to smell good, because women love a man who smells good. Wear expensive, not wear expensive cologne, but wear nice smelling cologne, you know, for the ladies them, because ladies love sniff up on a man's neck. And when a woman sniffs on your neck and she say you smell good, then that could, look, let me tell you something, fellas. The scent of your cologne can get a woman's juices flowing. Yeah, the scent of your cologne, the way how you smell good, can get a woman's juices flowing. But then you can't mess it up, you know, because your vernacular needs to be on point as well. You need to spit that fire in her ear, right, to make her juices flow like a river. And then she come home with you and both of you swim deep in the river. You get it, fellas? All right, let's get back to the video.
And with Jamaican guys, they tend to take it, they never initiate that intimate sexual vibes too soon. And you know, there's this stereotype of Jamaicans, and in my opinion and in my experience, they are a bit slower to that. They're rather chill with you, you know. No,
Nayla, me and you need to date. Me and you need to date. What kind of Jamaican men you been with? Huh? Nah, brethren. Take it slow. If me and you sexually attracted to each other, taking no shit slow, we getting it on. We getting it in. Right? I mean, if you don't like me sexually, fine. You know, we don't have to speak to each other again. We could be amicable, pass you on the road and say hi and goodbye, and that's it. But if me and you have that sexual chemistry between us, hell yeah, we getting that in. We scoring points that night, babe. Right? You think we're gonna let that go to waste? No, we can't. We have to get that in. Right? We have to get that in. You have old memories, we have to make new memories that same night. You get me? I'll take it slow. If we like each other, ain't nothing. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Right? I mean, yeah, you know, we have to date each other, you know, get to know each other's qualities and all of that. Fine. But if we're sexually attracted to each other, boy, we have to score them points. We have to be scoring hat-tricks like we're in football, man. But take it slow. Let me tell you something, fellas, yeah? A woman who is sexually attracted to a guy, she don't want to take nothing slow. She want to score them points. Right? She want to get her back blown out. Yeah? Women love, let me tell you something, fellas. Women love sex. You know, don't even watch this. Women love sex. You just have to play your cards right not to mess it up. You just have to know how to not mess it up. But women love sex. Especially, let me tell you something, yeah? Dating in 2022 is a lot easier than it was 20 years ago. Yeah. Dating 22, like, because you see how men are complaining about modern women. I believe that these modern women are a lot easier to date than, you know, women 20 years ago. Yeah, dating now is a lot easier than it was 20 years ago. You just have to, you know, just because dating is easier now doesn't mean that you have to be sloppy. No, you still have to tighten up the bolts and screws, right? I.e. fellas, your grooming, your scent, you know, nice cologne, dress nice, you know, make sure your body is on point. You don't have to be no bodybuilder, but just look in good shape. You know what I mean? All right. Speaking of good shape, I need to get my shit together, but you know, I'm working on it. All right, let's get back in the video.
Take it easy. Even if you go to his house to go and chill, I can guarantee he's not going to be the one to initiate that too soon. He will watch and see and read the signs and signals to see whether she wants to fall or a kiss or whatever. You know, because one thing can lead to on the book. Flipping out, a Nigerian guy, he will just be like, yo, baby. I'm just like, yo, take your time now, youth. So yeah, this video is not too long. I just wanted to have a chit chat just to fill in the gaps, because I do post once a week on a Sunday with my plus size haul, and I just thought I'd just drop in a little video this week just to talk about my experiences dating a Nigerian guy and a Jamaican.
Now fellas, we've come to the end of this video. Yeah, can appreciate what, you know, her views on both dating Nigerian and Jamaican men. Yeah, we can appreciate that. However, I have to say to the man them, Nigerian and Jamaican, you know, men across the board, work on your game. If you work on your game, your chances with women can be a whole lot better. And I'm not saying that every woman in the world is gonna like you, right? Because you could be the most handsome chap in the world, right? You look like an African god. Yeah? There's most women that just won't check for you for various different reasons. Yeah? So, fellas, Nigerian Jamaicans, work on your game. Keep elevating your game. Right? And, you know, the women, you know, majority of the women that you approach, you know, you get a lot back, you know. Anyway, like, comment and subscribe. This is Zion Opinion TV coming back at you with another Bomboclats reaction video. Stay well, stay safe. Peace.